snow, but this morning, Brooke, it is very cold.
Yes, very thankful we don't have any winter precipitation as a concern with this system that has brought our temperatures down significantly, especially compared to our weekend. But of course, we'll be warm again in just a few days. So if you are a cold weather fan, enjoy this while it lasts. A gorgeous view of the city this morning at 516 from our rooftop here at WWL. We've got clear skies and they'll be in place tomorrow as well for the fireworks and the fleur-de-lis drop at midnight. So some good news. Without a doubt, on our New Year's Eve, it's going to feel seasonal, unlike Christmas. And we've had a couple New Year's Eves over the last few years that have just been warm, muggy, a little bit foggy. So that is not going to be the case tomorrow, which is definitely a welcome treat. Right now, temperatures are extremely cold, so if you're headed out the door shortly, make sure you're bundled up. We're wearing all the layers here, and we've got those heaters blasting as well. Might need to warm the car up a little bit earlier than usual, get that frost off the windshield, especially on the North Shore. Our temperature is at 38 here across the South Shore, but it feels like 31, so just about everyone feeling below the freezing mark. The good news today is we have less wind than yesterday, and we also have temperatures rising into the mid and upper 40s. So that will at least help us to feel comfortable with sunshine, also a big difference maker. We do have a weather impact alert this morning, and that is for the freezing conditions on the North Shore, and then what you can expect again tomorrow, round 2. So please make sure that you are protecting those pipes north of the lake just as a precaution. We'll need to do it again on your Wednesday. And then, of course, if you don't want to be outside, neither do your pets, and plants that are sensitive are going to have a hard time as well. So we've got a cold weather advisory with us on the North Shore and through the Mississippi Gulf Coast. That means your wind chills could be between 15 and 25 degrees. That's in effect for this morning. We're going to be a little bit better off in terms of wind chills tomorrow morning, but our temperatures will be lower. So we've got another round of this for your Wednesday, which is, of course, New Year's Eve morning. Now, you also have a freeze warning that's outlined in purple here down towards our river parishes, and that is for tomorrow. So these go into effect 24 hours before those conditions are set in place. We're going to see it Tuesday evening into Wednesday morning, and just want to break down what you can expect in terms of temperatures across our region. So on the North Shore, Mandeville, Madisonville, Covington, Slidell, all the way up to the state line, somewhere between 25 to 30 degrees for 6 to 8 hours. This is why you've got to protect those pipes. And we're going to have a light wind tomorrow, which means we'll probably have more frost developing than you're seeing this morning as you're waking up. 28 to 33 degrees here in the river parishes for just 1 to 3 hours. So that's a little bit less of a concern, of course. If anything, you'd see a light freeze. And then we continue with 38 to 47 at the coast, no freeze and no frost. And in the city itself, somewhere between 33 and 37, no freeze, maybe a little bit of frost, but again, probably a little more wind there. So we'll continue with temperatures right now in the 30s across the board. It's feeling colder, somewhere between 32 itself in Poplar, Slidell, and Hammond, to the upper 30s or low 40s across the rest of the South Shore. It's still feeling much colder, though, because of these winds. So our wind speeds, for the most part, in the single digits. We've got South Shore locations with some more significant speeds, somewhere between the teens and 20s, especially at the lakefront. You're still gusting to around 30 miles an hour. Our feels like temperatures right now in the upper 20s at the state line, and then closer to the freezing mark everywhere else. We even have a couple of 20s there, a little bit closer to the West Bank. So your forecast for the afternoon, still going to be pretty cold. We've still got those gusts towards the teens into the afternoon. Tonight, you can expect 26 on the North Shore, closer to the freezing mark south of the lake as well. So tomorrow is going to be our coldest morning. Morning lows on Wednesday in the upper 20s on the North Shore. We'll see the low to mid 30s across South Shore locations. As we get into tomorrow night, again, a little bit more pleasant with the 40s around, and then your Thursday morning back into the upper 30s on the North Shore, low 40s across the South Shore.